How you feeling about that?
It's August, and it's like 8:30 in the morning.
8:50. I'll correct you.
Hey, howdy, and hello, everybody, from all of us at Fort Worth Fabric Studio, and welcome to another edition of Friday Fabric Finds for the week of August 7th, 2026. As you will see, it looks a little bit Christmas themed this week because a lot of our collections are more geared towards winter and Christmas. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Firstly, for our Christmas collections, we have Christmas at Pooh Corner from Studio E. With this, we have the Advent panels, the stocking panels, Pooh Christmas quilt kit, soft minky, and the full yardage to go along with it. As you can expect, it's a Winnie the Pooh related group, but very Christmas forward. So you can expect patterns such as Winnie the Pooh characters, letters to Santa, Christmas trees, peppermints, rain donkeys, snow scenes, stars, bows, snowflakes, and footprints on your typical Christmas color scheme of red, green, with some light blue and yellow in there. So if you're interested in this collection, or if you love Winnie the Pooh, you can have a Very Merry Christmas at Pooh Corner.
The next thing we want to mention is a Fort Worth Fabric Studio exclusive fat quarter bundle. It is Homestead Holiday. This is a cozy Christmas favorite that captures the warmth of a Christmas spent at home. This bundle features twinkling lights, treasured traditions, fresh greenery, and quilt stitch to be enjoyed year after year. This bundle has classic reds, cheerful greens, vintage holiday prints, and timeless coordinates that come together in a bundle that feels cozy, nostalgic, and full of Christmas spirit. We did find a few bundles still waiting on the shelf, so definitely get your hands on this one and treat your elf with our exclusive Homestead Holiday Fat Quarter Bundle.
Next up, we're gonna break away from Christmas just a little bit, and I'm gonna highlight the Little Library Book panels from Blank. This collection is a new set of 36-inch soft book panels that feature an individual book on subjects that little readers will love. This collection is featuring Prehistoric Pals, Under the Sea, Pirate's Life, The Great Outdoors, and a Find It panel, which kind of helps you find characters along with it. So if you're interested in checking this collection out, you can grab a little library before they're all booked up.
All right, the next thing we want to mention today is Modern Vibe from Northcott. With this, we've got the offset and opposite quilt kits, as well as some yardage. The patterns are squares, maze prints, scrambled shapes, stacked shapes, and stripes, in some neutral colors of cream, beige, taupe, and black. So if that sounds good to you, shape up your projects with Modern Vibe.
Now to get back to Christmas, we have Snow Crystals from Stof of Denmark. This one we have the fat quarter bundles and the assorted yardage that goes with it. This is a vintage cream with every piece having gold metallic accents. So if you get it in the right light, you'll see a nice little shimmer of gold. Patterns you can expect are trees, snowflakes, stars, dots, and ornaments on, like I said, colors of beige and gold, or cream and gold. So if this little shimmering collection sparks your interest, don't flurry, be happy with Snow Crystals.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
I could tell he was right about to start.
All right, coming up next is a collection that I love quite a lot because it involves something from my childhood, and I'm sure plenty of y'all's out there too. It is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from Northcott. This is the classic Christmas film. With this, we've got two different pillowcase kits as well as assorted yardage. The patterns on this one are Rudolph characters, and you've got a lot of them in there, as well as candy canes, presents, snowflakes, and plaid. The colors on this one are going to be green, red, blue, pink, and white. So make a quilt that'll go down in history with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows
Like a light bulb.
And next, we're gonna highlight our comment of the week. This is where we take a comment from last week's episode to read on this week's episode. We had a handful of comments this week, so let's get right into them. First up from Margaret Lavinia, who says, "Great video as always. Two of our granddaughters love Squishmallows and have loads of them. Glad they have fabric of them now and it's easier to store them than actual mallows. I do like your Saturday and green fat quarter pack. Nice collection. Have a good week and happy August." Well, thank you so much, Margaret. We love that you always come by and check out our videos and give us comments. I also love Squishmallows. I have one at home. Her name is Mila. But I want to appreciate you for coming by once again, and thank you for your comment.
The next comment we're going to highlight today is from Barbarah H2281, who says, "Hey guys, Pumple and Cream are my new favorites for the fall season. As always, you pick the best Halloween collections. A note about your videos. I love that you break the video into chapters or segments with titles. It is so easy later to find the name of fabric collections in the video. Thanks again. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the movie." Well, thank you very much. I will say I absolutely did enjoy the movie. It was very good. Yes, I do quite love Pumple. It is funny. The other day we were sitting there just like throwing around other color names that didn't exist, and it turns out they actually do. For instance, Gurple and Blurple are both colors that people have made out there. I'm pretty sure they're just gray, but because from what I saw, but it is interesting. And yes, Justin does a very good job of breaking those videos down into segments for us. We definitely appreciate that. Yes, we do get quite a few great Halloween collections in here. I personally, I like the cuter ones for quilts, the more cutesy ones, more than the actual realistic spooky ones, but those are also very good. And I also like some of the retro Halloween collections. Also, we just wanted to thank you again for the decorations that you sent for us. We've got a different theme up right now, but we will definitely be using those again in the future. But thank you for your comment. We will keep getting great collections in here. We hope you have a great weekend too.
Next up, comment from Machelle Nelson, who says, loving the close-up shots of fabric, guys. Well, we appreciate that from Justin. He always gets really good videos of everything. Also want to appreciate him for doing the behind the scenes. So for those of you that don't know, the behind the scenes is being recorded on this video right now. So it's over there. But hello everyone over there. This is the behind the scenes. So we appreciate Justin for taking the time, and thank y'all for the comments for the recommendations for behind the scenes, and we're gonna take care of. You'll expect it pretty soon.
The next comment we're going to highlight is from RunsWithQuilt's Melissa, who says, love your videos, LOLOL. The new collections are spot on. Well, thank you for your comment. We love that you love our videos, but our videos are only as good as they are because of the comments that you guys send in to let us know what we could do better. So if there's, anything more that you'd like to see, or, anything you want us to change, let us know. But thank you for your comment. We hope to see you in the future.
Next up, a comment from Miriam Patton, who says, thanks so much for the videos this week. I love the Halloween collections. I wish there was a panel to go with the Mr. Moon collection. And Pretty Scary is both pretty and scary. Yeah, in this case, pink is perfectly acceptable. I completely agree. Usually I don't think pink goes well with collections, but I did think it looked really good in that collection. There is a panel with this collection. It is a border panel. We have 4 of those available. We did have another 36-inch panel, but that one did unfortunately sell out. But if you want to check out those other panels, you're free to do so.
Next comment we have is from Mary H, who says Pumple, LOL, with the laughing face. And yeah, I agree. I love that. It's hilarious. And then Libby McLeod, who says Pumple, a combination of pumpkin and purple. Did the same scientists invent that new color as well? You know, when I read your comment, I was honestly wondering how they would go about doing that. Who knows? They might have. They might have told someone to go stare at the sun for 10 hours. Or, close your eyes and push on them until you can see colors. Like little kids do. And they're like, oh, there's 14 new colors. But no, Pumple was definitely a great addition. Well, I want to thank you both for your comments. Yeah, but Pumple was great. I don't know if it exists, but we need to create it because, like I said earlier, Blurple and Gurple are real. So why not, Pumple invent something else?
And that's going to do it this week for this episode of Friday Fabric Finds. I want to thank you all so much for coming and checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, you can hit that like button. Also, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and you can ring that bell next to it so you get notified when we upload. As you saw with the comments of the week, if you want to be featured in next week's episode, make sure to drop your comments down below. Also, all of our socials are linked down in the description below, so if you want to check us out on any other platform, you can check us out there. You can be expecting a behind the scenes based on this video at some point, so make sure to check that out when it comes out. But that's going to do it this week, so I want to thank you all so much for watching.